What's up, Kusa here, and this time I did 300 trap runs on Hell on Battle.net. My magic find is 371. My setup is a full Tal Rasha set. My Tal head's got a perfect topaz in there. My Tal weapon has an ist. My chest has an ist. We're running with spirit. We got Alder's boots for the virus. I wasn't sure I needed it, but yeah, I need it. Stone of Jordan, a ring, random ring with faster cast rate and magic find, and chance cards. Rocking a Geed, 39%. I have one cold skiller. The rest is magic find charms, like 5-6%. Some random 20 life, 15, 18 life. Some poison res. Yeah, some random charms. My Merc setup is, whoops, a Tal Rasha's head with a Raw rune. The Raw rune doesn't really matter much with this setup because I'm running a smoke. I was trying Treachery, but Fade rarely ever procced. So with Treachery I do need the Raw rune, but since Fade never really procced, my Merc was down to, well, like 50-ish all res, and he was getting wrecked far too many times. Like, he died way too many times, so I swapped back to the smoke. And to deal with the cold immunes and keeping my Merc alive, I'm rocking a Reaper's Toll. I threw a Shale in there for, well, why not? I do have a pretty good insight. Got an Ethereal Colossus, which has, a shit ton of damage, but since it doesn't have the life leech, he's gonna die most of the times. So even with the Reapers, my Merc is gonna die every once in a while anyway, depending on what mods the council spawns with and how they spawn as a group. For the most part, they are split up in two groups. One group outside, and then you have a group inside. But for some reason, sometimes they all spawn on the exact same spot, and when that happens, it usually wrecks my Merc. Not every single time, but usually. So we did 300 trap runs, and for the most part, it took me like 30 seconds to do one run, and with the changes they've done to the servers and all, I need to be in the game for a full minute, otherwise I get locked out. So I had to pay attention to that. So 100 runs took around 2 hours. It took around 2 hours, maybe 2 hours 15 minutes. But yeah, enough small talk. What did we find during these 300 runs? On run 14, I get a 22% Geet. On run 50, I get a low rune, which I then use to craft the world's worst Grief. On run 61, I get an rune. On run 95, I get a Burr rune, which makes me really happy because now I can craft my Enigma. On run 101, I get Thunderstroke, near perfect ED, but only +2 to skills. On run 135, I get a pair of Alder's boots. On run 140, I get a Reaper's Toll. On run 142, I get Metal Grid. On run 204, I get a pair of Mage Fist. On run 217, I get a pretty good Magic Find Assassin Amulet. On run 257, I get another Geed, this time 26%. On run 269, I get another rune. On run 284, I get a Verdungo's belt. So apart from the highlights we just saw, what else did I find? Lots of gold, a good chunk of gems, very few uniques overall. Decent amount of charms, small, large, grand. Decent amount of runes overall. The majority of them were absolute garbage, but a decent amount nonetheless. Should I keep farming crabs? Definitely. Thanks for watching. Bye!